We have things that we don't like about growing older, and we have things that we love about growing older, right? So that will lead me to my blog post for the day. I am being a brave Betty today, and I took a picture of myself in the raw, and it's not a flattering picture. No makeup, hair not really done. And not only did I put that picture up, but then I pointed out all of my flaws. Because, this is me. This is me. But the start of my my blog post that I had put down was, what the hell is that? Oh my, it is me. In the raw. Kind of looks like a roadmap for a cosmetic surgeon about to go in. But this is me. This is what I look like now, without any help. I don't like what I see in the mirror a lot of the time, but that is what makeup and hair dye is for. There are some things that makeup doesn't help. Is there a way, though, that we can embrace these things and accept them into our lives? I don't know. Let's figure it out together. Now, if you're looking at the picture, or if you glance at the picture, there's not much I can do about those lines on my forehead and that H above my nose. I call that my WTF line, my WTF face. That's the face I look at when people go, what are you doing? That's also, I've had vision issues most of my life, so they're also my squint lines. And the ones on my forehead, I got to tell you, that's like hereditary. Everyone in my family has that. It's my father, my brother, my sister, and me. We all have the same exact lines on our forehead. So unless I get Botox or some sort of surgery, there is not much I can do about that, which I may at some point. I may. I'm not ruling it out. It's the same with the bags under my eyes. What is a busy, tired girl to do? I have a number of sunspots and age marks on my face. The whole lower portion of my face, like around my mouth and the, parenthesis lines from my smile. Ugh. Wow. Saggy. I won't get into what else is sagging on my body. And even a zit. I mean, really. What the hell? Shouldn't I be done with those by now? My face cleanser is actually anti-acne, anti-wrinkle. Isn't that some sort of oxymoron? Aren't we supposed to be done with pimples by now? I thought that was a young person's thing. How can I be worried about, a young person's breakouts and wrinkles at the same time? It seems extremely unfair. And I didn't even get into the chin hairs that I have to pluck on a regular basis. Yeah, it's gross. Growing older as a woman. Kind of gross. Now, I'm not in denial. I know what I look like. And I just, thank goodness, I'm already married. He is stuck with me. Now, when I was younger, I felt that I was an attractive person, but I don't feel that I have aged very well. So, it is what it is. I haven't done much to discourage these lines on my face, like I said, with my vision issues and my squinting all the time. And my love of the sun. Also a huge factor in the fact that I have not aged all that well. But, like I said, this is me. I make no apologies. Do you get the song reference? Do you? But for right now, this is how I look. I try not to leave the house looking like this, especially the gray roots. I'm very, consistent with keeping my gray roots covered. They have that little color spray now, which has made me be able to draw out my trips to the hair salon a little bit longer than I used to. And, it's like $10 a bottle or a can, tiny little can, kind of expensive, not as expensive as a touch-up. So that's the way I look at it. Now, I've even skipped makeup for the last few years, but I know it's still there whenever I want it. I don't wear makeup a lot in the summertime because I just feel like if I don't have my face makeup on, the rest of it just doesn't look right. Like that's like just my palette. It's my base. And if I don't have my base, like the rest of it just looks kind of thrown together to me. So I kind of feel like, why bother? But when fall comes, I will be wearing my full face of makeup a little bit more often. Not a lot, but a little bit. So here's the thing. We have all lived a lot of life. Now, at least with marks. It's like any other scars we have on our body. They may not tell a specific story like that scar does, but they sure do tell a story. The most important one, the story of your life. So embrace that face in the mirror. You don't have to love it. You can change it. You can cover it, but be proud of it. Your face tells your story. And what better story is there than that? It is I Wish It Were Cocktail Friday, Thursday. It is almost the weekend. It's going to be a great one. It is the second to last weekend of unofficial summer. I remember in May saying, before you know it, I'm going to be talking about Labor Day. Yep. Take advantage. It's almost over. I want you to look in the mirror and be proud of what you see. Be proud of what looks back at you every day. And for today, make it your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.